Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. HOBH. Kyle Richards reveals where she stands with Sutton Stracke, teases drama in Italy with RHOBH cast. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Kyle Richards is finally setting the record straight about her friendship with Sutton Stracke. The two reality TV stars have had their own fair share of ups and downs. The tense, heated arguments during season 14 have now given way to heartfelt reconciliation, and fans watch their friendship evolve and move forward positively. Kyle also teases fans with a glimpse of what they expect from the upcoming Real Housewives of Beverly Hills cast trip to Italy. During an Amazon Live appearance, she also candidly opened up about the high-drama trip to Italy with the RHOBH cast. Richards also talks about who she'd love to see join the hit reality franchise. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Kyle Richards is already hinting at a drama-filled season 15 for the fans. In a live stream, she revealed the cast's recent trip to Italy. "It was wow. That's all I can say," Kyle said when someone asked about her trip with the cast to Italy. She said things in Capri turned very intense as far as housewives go. Very, very. The Bravo host, Andy Cohen, later confirmed her comments, saying the getaway was definitely one of the most dramatic ones. He even compared it to the infamous season 5 Amsterdam trip. While discussing who she would like to see on a future season of the show, Kyle quickly names Hilaria Baldwin. The wife of actor Alec Baldwin, 67, she said, "Hilaria Baldwin would be an interesting housewife. Guys," she added that she would be interested in the future season with all the kids and fun. Kyle Richards of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills has reconciled with her friend Sutton Stracke after their fallout in season 14. On Saturday, September 20th, she posted on Instagram to wish Sutton a very happy birthday. She started with sharing a Sutton's Glambot video from the 2021 People's Choice Awards. "Happy birthday, Sutton," captioning it with laughing emojis. Captioning their other smiling photos together, Kyle wrote, "Even through all the drama, we find a way to laugh. Happy birthday," hinting that their friendship is back on track. Fans grew curious and asked their question about Sutton's absence from a group photo at Kyle's daughter, Alexia Umansky's wedding reception. The reality TV star explained that Sutton was definitely attending the event, but missed the photo, putting an end to all the rumors. Sutton also received warm wishes from Kathy Hilton and Jennifer Tilly. Kathy posted a throwback picture with Sutton and wrote, "Happy birthday, Sutton. I love you, and can't wait to celebrate when you're back home." Now that Kyle is openly showing affection with Sutton, it appears that the two have started a new, fresh chapter in their friendship. This will play out more when the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills returns for season 15. The show is set to premiere later this year, or in early 2026. Keep coming back for all the latest reality TV updates when it comes to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. No friendship or feud is ever truly safe. Kyle Richards, the longest-standing diamond holder of the franchise, has once again found herself at the center of questions surrounding her relationships with her fellow castmates, especially Sutton Stracke. Fans have been desperate to know, where do Kyle and Sutton really stand after a season filled with shade, emotional confrontations, and unforgettable dinner table moments? And as if that wasn't juicy enough, Kyle recently teased what's ahead as the cast takes their drama overseas to Italy, a trip that promises glamour, pasta, and plenty of chaos. Kyle and Sutton's complicated friendship. Kyle Richards and Sutton Stracke's friendship has been anything but linear. They've gone from allies to sparring partners to cautiously supportive friends, often within a single season. Kyle has admitted more than once that Sutton's personality can be a bit too much for her at times. Sutton, with her quirky humor, sharp tongue, and tendency to say what everyone else is thinking, has managed to push Kyle's buttons in ways few others have. But Kyle has also said she respects Sutton's authenticity. "What you see is what you get with Sutton," Kyle explained in a recent interview. "Even if she drives me crazy, I know she's being real. And I'd rather have that than someone who's fake." That sentiment is exactly why fans are so curious about where the two stand today. After a season that saw Sutton question Kyle's marriage, challenge her friendships, and even get into explosive arguments over the most trivial details. Remember the hotel room fiasco? Many assumed these two might never recover. But Kyle surprised everyone by revealing that she and Sutton are actually in a better place now. "I've learned to accept Sutton for who she is," Kyle teased. "We may not always agree, but there's still a lot of respect there. She makes me laugh, even when I want to strangle her." The Italian getaway, beauty meets chaos, of course. No season of Verkob would be complete without a glamorous cast trip abroad, and this time the ladies are heading to Italy. Kyle dropped tantalizing hints about what's to come, and it sounds like viewers are in for a deliciously dramatic ride. From the cobblestone streets of Florence to the fashion houses of Milan and the rolling hills of Tuscany, Italy provides the perfect backdrop for drama to unfold. "It was one of the most beautiful trips we've ever taken as a cast," Kyle revealed. "But with our group, you know beauty and drama go hand in hand. The more wine, the more secrets that spill." Insiders say that the Italian trip will test friendships like never before. Sutton reportedly finds herself in the middle of several arguments, while Kyle plays peacemaker one moment and stirs the pot the next. Rumors even suggest that one dinner in Tuscany reaches such explosive levels that the restaurant staff had to intervene. "I can't give too much away," Kyle teased, "but let's just say not everyone handled the Italian wine as well as they thought they could." And Sutton, well, she didn't exactly hold back. Kyle, as the unofficial matriarch part of the fascination with Kyle and her relationships, lies in her role as the franchise's unofficial matriarch. After more than a decade on the show, Kyle has seen friends come and go, alliances rise and fall, and secrets exposed in the harshest of lights. And yet, she continues to thrive, balancing her Hollywood career, her fashion line, her family, and her ever-complicated circle of housewives. With Sutton, Kyle has taken on a role that feels both maternal and sisterly. She wants to guide her, but she's also not afraid to call her out. It's that delicate balance that makes their dynamic so compelling. I think Kyle looks at Sutton like, "Why are you saying that?" But at the same time, she kind of enjoys it, one cast insider explained. Because let's be honest, Sutton says the things Kyle is sometimes too careful to say out loud. Italy, a test of loyalty. The Italian trip is expected to shine a light on where loyalties really lie. With the group split on several issues, alliances shift quickly, and Kyle will be forced to make tough decisions about where she stands. Will she defend Sutton when the group piles on? Or will she let Sutton sink under the weight of her own blunt comments? "I'll say this. Italy definitely made me rethink some friendships," Kyle admitted. "You're with these women day in and day out. And when you add jet lag, emotions, and a lot of vino, things come out you weren't expecting." Reports suggest that one particular dinner in Rome becomes a pivotal turning point for both Kyle and Sutton. Tempers flare, voices rise, and at one point one of the women storms out altogether. Kyle, ever the diplomat, tries to bring everyone back together, but not before leaving fans with a cliffhanger that will keep them buzzing until the next episode. The fashion showdowns, of course. What's a Housewives trip without fashion drama? With Italy being the fashion capital of the world, every housewife came prepared with designer luggage bursting at the seams. Sutton, known for her couture-heavy wardrobe, brought out all the stops, while Kyle leaned into chic yet practical ensembles. Let's just say Sutton's outfits were a show of their own, Kyle joked. "She could have hosted a runway right there in our villa." But even the glitz and glam couldn't mask the tension that brewed beneath the surface. At one point, Sutton and another castmate reportedly got into a heated argument about style, proving that in Beverly Hills, fashion is never just about clothes. It's about status, identity, and power. What fans can expect. So where does all of this leave Kyle and Sutton? According to Kyle, their friendship may never be smooth sailing, but it's stronger than many realize. "I know people want us to either love each other or hate each other," Kyle said. "But the truth is, our relationship is layered. There's affection, there's frustration, there's laughter, and sometimes there are tears. That's real life, and that's why it resonates." As for the Italy drama, Kyle promised fans will be entertained. "This trip is one for the books. The scenery is stunning, but the emotions are raw. I think people will be shocked at what comes out, and who it comes from." One thing's certain. The next chapter of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills will keep audiences glued to their screens. Between Kyle's evolving dynamic with Sutton and the promise of explosive drama under the Italian sun, this season is shaping up to be both glamorous and unforgettable. And if history is any indication, Kyle Richards will once again prove why she's the heart of the show, even if Sutton Stracke occasionally makes her want to pull her hair out.